Hello and welcome to the Nexus. We are doing 87 of our Disney Dollhouse build. This is the box and let's just take a look and see what we get.
Right, so here's all the bits we get. But the only thing we're going to use is the chandelier. So put the rest aside for next time.
Yep, we're only going to use the chandelier. We've also got this little bit here. So everything else...
put away.
Yep, because we're going to be using all the parts.
And we'll get the bits from last week.
We're going to be using all the parts that we got in issue 86. So I'm going to start this now. Okay, so these are all the bits that we're going to be using. Kirsty's on camera. Hi, Kirst.
Hi.
She's on camera today because we're using the handheld because there's a lot to do in this. So all these parts here, what are we going to be doing in this issue? So the first thing we're going to do is our chandelier. So I'm hoping these just come straight off.
They should.
Twisting? Yep, just twist them and they come straight off. So these are going to go yep, through like so, and then they just push in. It does say to glue them, so we are going to go ahead and glue all of these parts to the chandelier, and then we'll be at the house. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a fiddly one, but this goes up, and as you can see, it's got a sort of cut out. Okay, so that's on, and then this little bit goes into the centre and turns as well, and we're done.
Cool.
That's our chandelier. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is the Donald Duck Room's door and Peter Pan's door. Okay, so the next thing we've got to do is the handles. So just a little bit of glue on the handle sections there, like that. And the same this side for Peter Pan's room. Now all this is plastic again. Like I said, they've gone for the plastic doors, wooden doors on the very first floor, plastic for the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to now attach this to the door and we'll see how it looks like. Okay, so here we go. We're going to stick that in like that. So the bigger top sections go in. Then we've got the door.
Wrong side.
Wrong side.
Yeah. White goes on Pan's side.
Right. Well done, Kirst. Right, that goes on like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Then we've got the door, so we've got the little bits, the little
pane bits.
yeah, they go I don't know whether if it's better just to put them like that, then put the door in.
Might be
a little bit better. Yep, like so.
And then you get...
And then we're just going to glue that part over like that. And then we'll have a look at the end result. Okay, so there you go. We now have a working door. But just like with the other doors,
the other plastic ones,
as you can see, it catches down the bottom. I don't really understand why, and it's really hard. I don't know how often we're going to open and close these doors.
Probably not at all, really.
But
I think for me it'll be more for decoration.
It's definitely catching on the bottom here. Right, it opens like that. It doesn't go all the way back. Now there's a reason for that, and that is because of these rivets down the bottom.
Yeah.
So if you go in a bit closer, Kirst, there you go. You can see those rivets. Up. You can see the rivets here. So as it doesn't open any further than that door.
Yeah.
But it does catch at the bottom here. Now I don't know why. No idea why. It just catches right at the bottom. I can't feel anything on either side.
No.
But
it just seems to be the way with the plastic doors.
Yeah, they're not very.
I think wooden would have been better.
It's closed anyway, but yeah. That is what it is. Right, next is all back at the studio, so that's what we're going to do now. And sit down and get working on the roof. Okay, so what we're going to need these two tile sections. Now they're almost, well, they are absolutely identical. We're going to need our two plastic pieces and this as well. We're also going to need our double-sided tape as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to attach double-sided tape to every bit of this slat. So the slats go out like this. Just double checking how they want us to do them. Yep, so they want us to do them just like that. So they should be poking sort of out slightly like this. And we're going to put double-sided tape on every single one of them. Just like this. And then we can start putting the tiles on. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to do that on both of these. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so that's our first one. All I'm going to do now is just trim all the excess off. Like so. And do the same on the other side. Like so. Now, what we need to do is double check it that it actually lines up here, like so. So that's how it will sit when it is all said and done. So, the first bit we're going to do is our bottom section, which is just here. And it's going to be, so we've got A here and B. So we're going to take A first. Here, and the first bottom one we're going to do is number 9, so we look for number 9, which is this one just here. So we're going to pull that out. Then these are cardboard, and we're going to line that up neatly just there, and effectively we're just going to go up, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or up to 21. And I'm going to do that right now. So we're going to have to double sticky that, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. Take the sticky off, like I said, from this side. If you can grab it. There we go. Like so. And you push this right up against the groove. So as you see here, there's like a little groove there. And we push that right up against that groove, like so. And that is how we should be going. So that was 9, 10, next one's 11. So 11 is this one here. I'm just going to pull that one off. Pull that one. Once again, we're just going to go from the little lip here. Just there. And we're going to place it, and we're just going to follow that all the way up now, up to tile 21. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, that is what your first panel should look like. And then all we're going to do is cut off the excess from here. So a good pair of scissors is needed. It needs to be really close to the plastic as well. Down this side actually. And we also need to cut off these bits at the bottom as well, like so. And that is our first roof panel. We've got to now repeat the same process for this panel. So once again, we're just going to do it, but instead of starting at tile 9, which we've done there, we're just going to do here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up the top. Once again, we need to make sure that we have the right way. So it should just sit sort of flush like that. So we know this is the front side. This is what that one will look like once it's on. Just like that, look at that. It's coming together actually really nicely. I have to say, it's coming together really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one now. And then when we come back, we should have a look at the both of them. But they're looking good. Very good. Okay, so we've done, this is side A, this is side B. And we're literally just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to the top. Until we've run out. So we just need to number them. So we've got number 1 here, which is just a strip. And that is going to go at the bottom. If I can take this bit off. There we go. So number 1 is literally pushed up to the line like that. Number 2, like I said, pretty straightforward. So we've got number 2 here. Number 2 is just gonna, you can sort of go on any way you want really. So there's number 2.
Yeah.
So number 2 will just sit like that. Number 3 is gonna go. Nope. So number 3 needs to sort of, the bumps need to go like that. So in theory you could probably do it like that, because all the other bits are going to be put down. So all we're going to do is just carry on all the way up to the top, and we'll have a look at the end result. So at the end of doing the second panel, that's what it should look like. It is a bit of higgledy-piggledy. Now what we've got to do is just cut this, just like we did with that one. It goes up to 22, by the way, so there's a little bit at the end for 22. So yeah, I'm going to get cut in and we'll have a look at it. Okay, so that's it there. So all we've got to do now is glue these panels on. So we're going to use super glue to do that. So this one will fit just on there, like that on the roof section, and that one on there. Then we'll have a look at the end result and see what comes in the next issue. Okay, so once it's all glued and we've cleared the area, thank you Kirsty, that's what we are left with. That's what it looks like. Now we are going to show you what comes in the next issue. If you carry on watching after that, you will see this part on the house. We're going to test fit it like we always do, just to see what it looks like. So what do we get in issue 88? So in issue 88 it says we get roof panels C and D. We also get a bust, the door, we get a footstool, and obviously wainscoting we're putting on as well. So I think we're finishing off the Beauty and the Beast room with the door and the wainscoting. We also do the next 2 panels. Yeah, we've already got the 2 we had in this issue that we've not used. Remember, that wasn't from this issue, that was from the last one. That was from issue 86.
Yeah.
So 87 we've got the roof panels, and also it looks like 88 we get another 2. So it looks like we're actually doing 4 panels plus the door. We get a footstool and a bust. But that is what's coming in issue 88. So like I said, keep watching and you'll see what this looks like attached to the house. Okay, so we believe this is where the roof section fits. So if we pan out a little bit, you can see. There we go. So we believe that is where that roof panel sits at the back there. Because we get the next 2, I think the next 2 we got are here. And then the next 2 along here, and then it's just along there. So there's quite a few roof panel bits to go on. But I believe that's what it's like. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.